9. The best coach I ever had was Robert McCracken. He is a GB boxing coach, and he took me from working in a bar for £5.85 an hour in 2 years to being one of the best middleweights on the planet in the amateur ring. So he's the best coach I've trained under. Number 6. In my 5th fight, I think, I dislocated my shoulder in the 2nd round. I had to fight the whole fight with one arm against a tough little Ukrainian that would not leave me alone. That was hard work, hard work. In my last fight, I fractured my eye socket in 7 different places. That was horrible. Wasn't fun boxing somebody when I could not see where he was. So yeah, I've had numerous fights where I was losing, and then I managed to kind of like throw the kitchen sink at the geezer and come back and win. One of my fights in the Olympic Games, Prince Philip, who was like in his 90s at the time, standing there ringside, cheering, standing up, punching the air. So yeah, quite a few things happened in my career thus far. At the moment, just the beginning of it. Number 25. I'd say 2 people. I'd say my mum. Growing up, my mum's a massive influence on my life and instilled like hard work and determination to me. And the last 5-10 years, I'd say my wife. She's an amazing person. Sitting over there, she's an amazing person. Again, I've had a torrid as a pro last 5 years. I've had a torrid time of things with injuries. I've been a pain in the backside to be around. She's always going to help inspire me and get me up when I don't want to get out of bed, and always kind of pushing me along. So yeah, she's been a great girl. 13. Bantam for me, I've done a BBC programme Strictly Come Dancing a couple of years ago. I hurt my shoulder. I was unable to fight for a year, so I thought an opportunity to kind of earn a bit of money and also kind of wave the profile more mainstream. I get a lot of, oh, you're just a dancer, oh, dancing queen, this. So it's very basic banter from potential fighting, potential opponents. I mean, it's pretty high school. Ain't the most articulate or intelligent banter, but I get that quite a lot. And it's like, mate, I was so bad. I left in week 2. I'm not a dancing queen. If I was dancing queen, I could have got a little bit further, earned more money. I got binned off after week 2, so I'm not very good. I better stick to the boxing. Number 7. Right, where's this going? So me and Cal Yafai, very friendly. Back in the amateur days, we play pranks on each other, and yeah, so we'd do things like, well, just general pranks. And one day we were on a trip to Cuba, a training camp in Cuba with the GB team, and we went out and came back, and there was something on my bed. Cal had squatted on my bed and curled the shit out, in the hope that I'd jump in bed and have all this shit on me. Because no, we'd been playing pranks each other, and he just went far too far with this one. And I walked in the room and smelled shit, and I thought, what's that? And he was laughing, and we were laughing at it, and he said, don't get in your bed. I pulled the covers over, and that was the reason why I smelled shit. And then I beat him up. I gave him like a dead leg and stuff, and obviously I think we got to the shit to the bed and like hid him on a different floor, and then and I slept in his bed that night, so we had no bed, no sheets. So yeah, we played silly games like that. But then again, I was 16, so we haven't done that since. But yeah, Cal Yafai. Number 10. First album I got given to me was Millennium, Will Smith's album, Millennium. That was a good album actually. I must have been, I was about 11 or 12. First album I bought, I used to nick albums, not from shops, from friends and family. But my first album I bought was actually quite a cool one. That's Tupac, Until the End of Time. That's a really good album. I was about 13 and no, less than that young, now about 11 or 12. And my mum heard me playing it, and I was like, what are you doing? That's like naughty, I swear words. But she didn't like the N-word, my mum. I hate the N-word. I was like, I didn't really understand, I was quite young. I thought, didn't really get it. But yeah, Until the End of Time was the first album I bought. The first album I ever got was Millennium, Will Smith. Number 11. Breakfast this morning, me and my wife we're going gluten free. So we've just bought some, literally the last couple of weeks, and we bought some gluten-free granola. We bought with some berries in it, and some gluten-free like Weetabix. And it's actually nice. It's actually the nicest. Normally, gluten-free food isn't as good as normal food. Like gluten-free bread is rubbish compared to normal bread. Gluten-free crumpets are terrible. It tastes like chewing bark. It's awful. However, this granola and the Weetabix, the snide gluten-free, then that's the first food I've found which is nicer than normal food. So yeah, I mean, ain't that exciting, but gluten-free granola and some fake Weetabix. Number 9 again. Would I call myself romantic? I would, 100%. My wife would call me cheesy, but I mean, I don't care. Nothing wrong with a bit of cheese in the romance. I took most romantic thing I've ever done. Probably I took my wife to New York to propose to her. Had an amazing time, and then for last night went to Central Park. Had dinner in Central Park, really nice. And then yeah, walked down. That was amazing. Walked down like the little alleyway bit, and underneath one of the floodlights, got on one knee, proposed to her, and she said yes. So yeah, I am. I'd like to think I'm a romantic. Number 14. Growing up, it was neighbours. I fancied Libby. Yeah, but that was. I haven't watched that in years. Carl Kennedy and Susan, all that came totally. But now we don't really watch TV, do we? I mean, my favourite TV programme is Game of Thrones, like most people. But yeah, we don't really do soaps anymore. I used to like Hollyoaks After Dark because it was quite cool as high schoolers. But yeah, now I'd say Neighbours if I had to go old school. Number 15. Last present I bought for someone. I'm really good, right, at writing like IOU voucher presents. For example, for Valentine's Day a couple of days ago, I said to my wife, I'll buy some nice underwear at some point. She's yet to redeem it. She's yet to redeem the shoes I said I was going to buy a couple of years ago, and all the other things. The back rub, she's been over like 4 years. So yeah, I'm very good at giving out like IOU vouchers that never get redeemed. So that's which was the last one was the underwear one, which hopefully won't get redeemed anymore.